Hey y'all, Cue Ball here, and a little slow start this morning. Had a rough evening and things like that, but I'm a little slow getting started this morning and things. But I'm working on a few things around the house here and getting ready to go out and fix some things that I've messed up in my fixing previously and get them fixed the right way now. But in doing so, I was going through a couple things on the computer before I went out there and come across this list of shows we've seen and concerts we've been to. And I just thought it'd be interesting to share. See, like I said, but I'll start off with a list of things that me and Susie have gone and seen that are not full-on live music concert shows. It's kind of non-concert kind of production shows and things like that. So we seen one of the first things we seen when we were dating was Bill Cosby. Seen him at the Grand Palace in Branson. Saw David Copperfield at the Century 2 Performing Arts Center in Wichita, Kansas. We've seen Maxwell Blade at the Maxwell Blade Theater. We've seen Kirby Van Birch at the Kirby Van Birch Theater. Seen Doug Gabriel at the Doug Gabriel Theater. Shoji Tabuchi, Yakov Smirnoff. Gone to like Branson Murder Mystery. And then the Beach Boys California Dreaming, ABBA Tribute, and the Back to the Bee Gees. Seen all them at the Hamner's Variety Theater. And it's just kind of same group of people in some of the same group of people in all of them shows. And even have enjoyed a couple of them more than once. Seen the Dublin's Irish Tenors and the Celtic Ladies at the King's Castle Theater. We've seen the New Jersey Knights at the King's Castle Theater. We've seen the Bald Knobbers Vintage Show at the Branson's Famous Theater. We've seen Riza, Edge of Illusion. We've seen the Carpenters once more at the God and Country Theater. And a Neil Diamond Tribute at the God and Country Theater. There's other shows I've seen, when I was younger and things, and before Susie, things, but them are the ones that we did as a couple. I'll move on to full-on concerts. I've seen this person multiple times, and one time without Susie, but 3 times with Susie. We've seen Weird Al Yankovic at the Cotillion outside of Wichita. We've seen him at the Topeka Performing Arts Center. And we've seen him at the Starlight Theater in Kansas City, Missouri. We've seen the OJs at the Arkansas Music Pavilion. We've seen Boston at the Arkansas Music Pavilion. We've seen the Hillbenders at Paramount Theater in Bristol, Tennessee, that side of the road. And Jake Shimabukuro at the Paramount Theater. Seen Blue Oyster Cult at the Cameo Theater. Great little venue in Bristol, Virginia. Seen REO Speedwagon at the Starlight Theater. Loverboy at the Starlight Theater. We've seen Styx 4 times. We've seen him at the Hartman Arena, Arkansas Music Pavilion, and the Starlight Theater. And seen Chicago at the Starlight Theater. Brian Wilson at the Starlight Theater, Gin Blossoms at the Starlight Theater, Toadette Sprocket at the Starlight Theater, Bare Naked Ladies, Starlight Theater, Lana Hall at the McCain Auditorium, Herb Albert at the McCain Auditorium, Oak Ridge Boys at the Mansion Theater, Earth, Wind, and Fire at the Topeka Performing Arts Center, then Squeeze at Celebrity Theater, and this starts picking up rather quickly. This August 2024, the Squeeze at Celebrity Theater. And we've really picked up our show watching at this point. So we saw Squeeze at Celebrity Theater, Boy George at the Celebrity Theater, Sarah Evans at the Celebrity Theater, Kansas at the Mesa Arts Center, Men at Work at the Chandler Performing Arts Center, Average White Band at the Chandler Performing Arts Center, Suffragetti's at the Rhythm Room, Gladys Knight at Celebrity Theater. Then we saw the Home for the Holidays show, which was Haley Reinhart, Ruben Studdard, Aletta Adams, and Pablo Bryson at the Celebrity Theater. We've seen the Elvis Concert of Kings show at the Chandler Performing Arts Center, the Temptations at the Mesa Arts Center, the Four Tops at the Mesa Arts Center. We saw this Diamond Songs of Neil tribute thing at the Chandler Performing Arts Center, Kenny G at Celebrity Theater, Tommy James at Celebrity Theater, and which I have Tommy James tickets again for next week at Celebrity Theater again. And unfortunately this time, my wife doesn't get to go, but my youngest daughter will be in town and be joining me for Tommy James. Puts on a great show. Can't get enough of Tommy James. We saw Stomp at the Chandler Performing Arts Center, Dancing Queen, Songs of ABBA at the Chandler Performing Arts Center. We saw Al Stewart in the Empty Pockets at the Celebrity Theater. We saw Colin Blunstone at the Zombies at the Celebrity Theater. Amy Grant at the Celebrity Theater. Styx at the Celebrity Theater. Drumline at the Chandler Arts Center. Aloha from Vegas, Victor Torino Jr. And that would have been at Mesa Arts Center. We saw Graham Nash at the Celebrity Theater. We saw Marmalade Skies at the Chandler Arts Center. We saw the Winter Dance Party at the Chandler Arts Center. We saw the Rat Pack tribute at the Chandler Arts Center. We saw Samantha Fish. The last concert me and my wife saw Samantha Fish at the Celebrity Theater, September 2025. And the last time me and her went in there to see a show. And when they got to the end of the concert, she stood up and started walking out with her walker. And all of a sudden said, I think I'm going to fall. And everybody kind of packed in around her and kept her from falling, so that, there was no room for her to fall because she was propped up between a dozen different people until security could get there. Security got there, helped her get sat down, and then they realized that she wasn't going to be able to stand back up. So then they carried her out. They had me go get the car and get to the closest doors, and they carried her out down the stairs and put her in the car so we could get her home. A lot of them shows were in the past couple of years of 2024 and 2025. And that time we saw We saw 30 shows in the 2024 and 2025. And I mean, enjoyed all that time and all them shows. And really, that celebrity theater's probably the best all around place to see musical entertainment. It's a theater in the round. It's a historic structure. There's really no bad seats. And we really enjoyed a lot of those. We'll be head back out to see Tommy James here next week. Hopefully it'll be a good show. Of course, there'll be a different companion with me. It'll be my youngest daughter. So, be a little different. And a lot of good memories. A lot of good music. Just saw this, thought I'd share it. Not sure why, but I just thought I would. Glad we got to do all those together. Till next time. Remember, tell those you love and care about, your friends and family. Tell them that you love them. Do it now. Because your next breath's not promised. Theirs ain't either. You never know when it'll be too late. Remember to like, subscribe, share, whatever you can with these videos. Help the cause. And until next time, remember, I love you. Bye.